Hi friends, this is your pal Scott Garibay, and today we're going to talk about Dungeons and Dragons and how Dungeons and Dragons helps us when we go out to present ourselves. And I'm really fascinated by this subject of presentation of our emotions, our memories, and our emotions. Actually, let's do it this way: sensation, emotion, and memory. And a pretty deep subject. I want to jump into this. All right, so I got into trouble on YouTube on what I was watching for YouTube. Now, not with anybody in my family or anybody. I had to check myself, right? I'm an evangelical Christian, and the algorithm, you know, the algorithm, man, it can put you in some unusual places. So here's what happened. Basically, shorts, right? So I watch shorts just like you two. I want D&D shorts. There aren't many of them. Check out my content. I got thousands of them. And I want more of them, but they're not many. There are not a lot of D&D shorts on right now, in my humble opinion. But the algorithm just kind of serves up these things. And so I got served up this one woman. I think it was, I wanted to go see a play. And so I'd been kind of like hitting the algo for a play. And I was like, hey, I want to see this play. And I was watching reviews of the play. So it started kicking out someone who was in this play who was a dancer, right? And she was doing shorts with her dances, right? So I started watching them. I'm like, wow, this lady is a really talented dancer. And they're like, oh, you watched that young lady who was a talented dancer. Here's another young lady. And I was like, well, wait a second. This other young lady is not dancing. She's just like, hey, here's my outfit for the day, right? And so then they served that one up, and I was like, I'm not watching any more of that. But then they served up this other young lady, and I clicked on the short, and she's like, this is my outfit for the day. And I was like, whoa, that's an outfit, holy cows. And she and it blew me away because she was presenting herself. She was like, okay, I'm going into the world, I'm presenting myself. And it's not like me saying that. Like, she's like, here's me, right? Like, and she's like, this is my hair. It's done. Her hair was done, right? Here's my face. It's been done. Or it's been done, right? Like a ton of work went into her makeup, her hair, and finally her outfit, right? Like, and she has these specific outfits. And she has hundreds of these outfits. And at this point, I'm pretty sure she's sponsored. And she has unlimited closets, right? Like, literally, people show up at her door every day saying, please, 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 wear this dress, wear these boots, wear these stockings, put this in your hair, use this makeup, right? And when I saw this girl, like, she's like every single day, right? Now she's like past college age, right? She goes out and she's like, this is the presentation. Me just standing in your proximity is a blessing. And not like, you think so highly of your. No, people are literally paying her to show up, right? Like, in fact, she's like you and me are like, oh, I'm just going to stroll over to this place for free. Hey, I'm at the library, everybody. This chick's like, hey, you're going to pay me to show up. I'm here. Where's my check, right? Like, and she's like, just my presence in your space is a blessing worth dollars, right? And I don't think she's wrong. Like, she brings the thunder, right? Like, she's there and she is presenting herself without saying a word. She's just like, this is my hair, this is my face, this is my outfit. Give me my money, right? Like, like, you have been blessed to be in my proximity. That is astounding. But once I saw this, I was like, so first I was like, wait, should I be watching this? And then I was like, she's fully clothed. She's like never like, it's not like she's presenting something that you couldn't present in public, right? She's a very nice young lady. She's not, none of it is salacious, right? So I'm like, I think I'm fine. And then I make sure that I don't watch more. I watch her like every 3 days. I watch 1 or 2 of her videos, right? So I don't think that's a problem. If you think that's a problem, I'm more than willing to hear it. Let me know, right? Okay. But what really blew me away is, how are we presenting when we go out? Now, first of all, Yes, I am extremely handsome. I get that, right? But I'm not at the level of this young lady, right? So nobody is blessed to be in the proximity of Scott Garibay based on his looks, right? Like, actually, you know what? I think about one or two people that I know are. But this girl, like, I think she flips that, right? Like, when she walks in a room, maybe one or two people are like, whatever. Everybody else is like, what? So, and actually, I think we all need to realize, no matter how we look, there's somebody who's down for what we're presenting. I like, it's kind of wild. It is really wild. But I do think, but for us, for you and me, we're not presenting our physical looks, right? We're not presenting our physical self. We are presenting an intellectual, emotional, and spiritual self. And my point is, right, first of all, boy, do I pity any young lady who has to be near this girl. Like, could you imagine, like, every girlfriend she has is her duff, right? And if you don't know what a duff is, go watch the movie The Duff. I watched that thing years ago. It was a banger. I just rewatched it. It is one of my favorite movies. I absolutely love that movie. You got to go watch The Duff. But like, so every female human who stands next to her is her duff, right? Like, she just, like, this is the way it is, right? And this is what I'm saying. And the reason why is, and none of the ladies around her have any hope of competing. And the reason why is, there are literally tens of thousands, actually not tens of thousands. There are literally hundreds of thousands, maybe low millions of dollars of skincare products, makeup, hair products, shoes, clothes. Like, I know for a fact she's worn vintage material worn by real celebrities, right? Like, just shipping them costs thousands of dollars, right? Like, it's like hundreds of thousands, if not low millions of dollars, in an array of products to present this person, right? So nobody can compete with her. No woman anywhere near her can compete with her. She shows up at a venue, you're done, right? If you were a young lady hoping to get a date that night, you could pack your bags. Ain't nobody care about your nonsense, right? This lady is a platform for products, right? And when she's arrayed with her done, right? She is unstoppable. This is what I'm saying. You and I are the same. Not for our physical, right? But for our intellectual, emotional, and spiritual. There's this term it's recently I've been hearing people are saying, oh, they're a good hang, right? They'll say, oh, that person's a good hang. What does that mean? It means they're interesting, right? People want to hang with them. They're cool, right? But what I find really, really fascinating, right, is this idea that for us, she has 300 sets. This young girl has 300 sets, different arrays of makeup and hair product and fashion, right? You and I have the same. We have the same. We have 30 sets or even 300 sets, right? Depending on how deep we've gone into Dungeons and Dragons, of sensation, emotion, and memory, right? We're just more interesting. And when we come in a room, we have more to say because we've experienced more. We're not regular people. We have an array of things that are going into us, right? We're not just one self. We are 30 selves, right? And we have 30 sets of sensation, emotion, and memory. And it makes us unstoppable. It makes us, you cannot compete with us. And this is true for me. I can go into any environment effortlessly. Talk with people. I have no social anxiety whatsoever. I can speak with the rich. I can speak with the poor. I am easily able to get people talking, get people laughing, get people crying, right? I can engage people effortlessly because I'm not just Scott Garibay. I am a human being who has watched the sunset on 30 worlds. And when I walk in the room, if we're going to talk, right, I'm the rock star. I'm the rock star, period, right? I never have any anxiety meeting new people, right? I know people are going to love me. right? Because it's not just me. It's the Scott Garibay who has seen the sunrise on 30 worlds. Every single word you just heard in this video is my humble opinion. The important part is when I get to hear your humble opinion, when you get in the comments and send your traffic. Please consider like, subscribing, and have a fetch millennium.